Tulsa has often been a home court advantage for Oklahoma, but tickets for this event are being sold 50-50. What do you anticipate this experience and being like for your basketball team?
I think it's going to be a passionate game. I know our fan base, Arkansas's fan base, it's two passionate fan bases. So that's what I anticipate. I anticipate being a high energy atmosphere. I know Arkansas is a really good team. The way they play, they play so hard. They get the tempo going. They press you. They run and jump you. They drive you. And I think both fan bases are very passionate. It's only can help us, man. They're really good. And to play these kind of teams, this kind of venue, it's what you want. And we've already played Florida, an SEC team, and I know we got Auburn coming up. But that our whole thought is Arkansas right now, and just got a ton of respect for them, and knowing they're a very, very good team. Well, starting first, what I see from Arkansas is I see a really good team. I see a lot of different pieces. They got length, they got athleticism, they got shooters, they got quick point guards, they got length inside with Vanover and Williams. I just see a lot of weapons. They come at you. They're going to press you. They're going to run and jump you. They're going to go for turnovers nonstop. They turn turnovers into baskets as good as anybody. So that's what I see from Arkansas. You got to take care of the ball, and then you got to rebound. They're relentless on the glass. So you've got to take care of the ball, and you got to rebound. Those are just two fundamental basics that going into that game. And you got to execute. For us, we got to control the tempo, execute with that. How our guys handle it? I mean, man, they're a player at this level. You want to play in these games. You want to play in these games. You're playing a top 10 team in Tulsa. Great programs. You got to check your pulse if you don't want to play in this game. I know. I've been watching for 48 hours since after the Butler game. Elite passer, really good passer. He's got a good pace to his game. He doesn't get sped up. Some bigs, you remember Majerus used to call some bigs panicked passers. Jaylin Williams is not a panic passer. Jaylin Williams takes his time. He finds cutters. He's a very good passer. He's skilled. He's big. He gets his athleticism into the game. I really like him. I watched him a little bit last year, but I could just only imagine how much he's grown. But I really think he's a terrific passer and good pace to himself. Unfortunately, I had to take a day off yesterday. It pained me. I wanted to practice for like 9 hours, and I wanted to watch film for another 11. But per NCAA rules, that was our day off. So we actually watched film this morning, and we had everything was about this morning about that, our teaching moments. We had just an enormous amount of teaching moments from that game, from shot selection to zone offense, of not only the offense, but zone principles, knowing how to pass fake, knowing how to gap dribble, how to pinch in a zone. We got so spread out, we're just playing catch, which becomes, and that starts with me, but we were teaching zone principles. And the ironic thing is, even though they had only 8 possessions of zone, we went up against zone every single day with that thought that they might go zone. And then they did. So that was frustrating. But we had so many teaching moments and challenged them again and showed how this loss can't go in vain. We got to, we can't be that team that takes plays off. We got up 13, and the next 6 defensive possessions in a row were just kind of not relentless. They were okay, but they weren't to our standard, and they scored on 5 of them. And instead of trying to nail a hammer in it when you're up 13, we had some bad shot selection and some bad D. Next thing you know, it's a 3-point game. And that's the teaching moment. And same thing happened to the Utah State game. So yes, we went over it a ton. Now the rest of this morning, this afternoon, tonight is all about Arkansas.
For more information, you can visit tulsaworld.com.